Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to our live coverage from the Salt Palace as Angus Convention 2022 continues here in Salt Lake City. This broadcast being brought to you by our friends at Ag-Risk Advisors, reminding you that coming up on December 1st, that's the deadline to enroll in pasture, range, and forage insurance. For more, visit agriskadvisors.com. Well, right now we are at the Certified Angus Beef booth, and it's great to see people. We got a lot of merchandise and of course talking about the brand itself and making sure that that delicious protein is making it onto Americans' plates across the nation. And joining us here is Nicole Erceg with the Certified Angus Beef brand. And Nicole, what's it like just seeing all these producers down here in Salt Lake City for convention this year?
Oh, well, this is one of our favorite events of the year, getting to engage with Angus breeders, the people that own this brand, that lead this brand. It's great to connect with families, see people you don't get to see very often, and talk about things that are important to the breed and therefore the brand.
And when we think about Certified Angus Beef, consumers know and trust the brand, thus they trust the producers who raise it. And always understanding consumer preferences and what's on their mind is very important. And a big word that we have heard a lot about in agriculture, of course, is sustainability. What are some of the efforts that CAB is conducting to put sustainability on the minds of not only consumers, but producers as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think sustainability in the production sector can be a little bit of a uncomfortable topic sometime. It's a word that's used a lot in consumer vernacular, but it's really what cattle producers are doing every single day, right? It's taking good care of the land, it's taking good care of the animals, and making a profit. We know that when we ask consumers what this means, to them, sustainability means animal welfare. And so one of the things that you see around the Certified Angus Beef booth today is we know that beef quality assurance increases trust with consumers. So if you want to help us increase trust, do two things. One, get BQA certified, and two, go to cutthebowl.info and tell Certified Angus Beef that you are certified. That is helping us connect that dot for the consumer and say, hey, you can feel really good about how this beef is raised.
And of course, becoming BQA certified is pretty easy. How can our friends watching this online or on our radio TV programs, how can they get BQA certified?
Yeah, absolutely. Head to bqa.org or that cutthebowl.info. You can take it online. Very simple, very easy. Or you can go to an event that's local. There may be something, your local cattlemen's organization, anything like that. We had a group here at Angus Convention today get BQA certified. So easy, simple, and for the most part free.
Well, again, getting BQA certified at the convention, that's one reason you can come down here, not only learn about all that is going on in the Angus business, but of course you can get BQA certified at that demo arena as well. But I do have to ask Nicole, what is your favorite cut of beef?
Oh, I'm a West Coast gal, so tri-tip.
There we go. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for joining us here today. And of course, for more information on all the efforts that Certified Angus Beef is putting forward to make sure that producers and consumers are all top of mind, make sure and visit them online. Friends, stay with us. We're going to be joined by that next generation of leaders in the business right after these words. Welcome back to more conversations from Angus Convention 2022. We're live again here at the Salt Palace in Salt Lake City, and of course a great foundation for the future of the breed and industry is the Junior Angus Association, and joining us are leaders and board members of that. First we'll talk with Nicole Stevenson. She is chairwoman of the board, and also from California joining us is Kathryn Colman. And Nicole, as we're here at convention, what's it like just seeing all these people from all over the U.S. just gathered here at the trade show and for the policy meetings?
It's pretty great to see everyone. We talk a lot in the Junior Angus about how we are an Angus family, and so to come here and see people from coast to coast and just have those connections and feel like you saw them yesterday, but just that true family feeling is incredible here at Angus Convention.
And Kathryn, for yourself, what's it like being here at convention and working your way through the junior aspect of things in leadership?
Yeah, so this is actually my first time at convention, and it's been so eye-opening for me, and just seeing everyone come together, not worrying about cattle in the barns or anything. It gives you actual time to value the conversation you have and understand the people who may be on the commercial side and the production side, I think it makes you value the industry that much more, especially coming from the Junior Association where we're not as exposed to that.
And so with the National Junior Angus Association, Nicole, what is your role and what are some of the goals that the junior board has in engaging with folks out in the countryside, but also maybe in the city?
Oh, that's kind of a tough one. My role is like so diverse across being the chairman. One thing that our junior board really has been pushing is a program called Green Coats Coast to Coast. So getting our green coats out to states and out to small activities and meeting those kids that are on the commercial side or the smaller side and that don't make the national events such as convention or the National and Junior Angus show.
Now, we should mention your mom is so proud of the fact that not only are you the second person from Montana that is being able to be the chair, but you're the first female from Montana to serve as chair. What does that mean for you? And you've got some rock star ladies in your family that have helped really just put the Angus breed out there. How does that make you feel?
It's pretty incredible, and talking to people in this role, talking to people such as Tom Burke, every time I see him, he talks about my great-grandma and her involvement in the auxiliary, and it's just pretty incredible to be a Stevenson woman involved in the Angus industry, and it's pretty great to follow my father's footsteps as he served on the junior board when the junior board was first getting going.
And that was, what, 20 years ago?
Oh, I don't know how long
I think
ago
your dad will appreciate that question. But Kathryn, for yourself, what does it mean being a woman in agriculture and stepping up within the association itself in a leadership role?
Yeah, I think, and times have evolved, especially for Nicole here as chairman. I think it shows that we can have those roles and come to the table with just as great ideas or even better, and really showing that we really are like the face as well, and we bring to the table just as much as anyone else.
So if we have some young people either watching this or listening to it on our podcast platforms or radio or TV, maybe they're like, hey, I want to become involved on the state level, on the national level. How can they do that, Kathryn?
Yeah, I think the first step is getting in contact with your state association, and it could be honestly your local FFA, seeing if you like it, and they offer the same things we do, and getting to that state level and then national level, because I think there's a loss of communication sometimes with kids at state levels. They don't realize that we offer so many contests at junior nationals for anyone and all different types of people that want to be involved in some type of way with the National Junior Angus Association. And so I think just taking those few first steps, or even leadership conference, I think that's really important to take the advantage or take the opportunity and meet new people and just have the opportunity that's there for them.
No, definitely. And finally, Nicole, what's your message? The fall bull sale season is starting to pick up, and then we'll have winter and then that spring sale season. What's your message out to all the producers out in the countryside just about the importance of investing in the future through the junior board or just junior associations across the state, and why they need to invest in the future?
I guess one big message would be right now the Angus Foundation is starting a Fund the Future campaign where people can consign half of their sale lot proceeds to give back to the juniors and the Angus Foundation and all they do. I think it's really important to remember to give back to the juniors because our programs are building the leaders of this industry, and we got to continue to build leaders to be able to have our industry continue to grow.
Well, again, thank you so much, Nicole and Kathryn, for joining us. And it really makes that FFA Creed opening line ring true. I believe in the future of agriculture, and you really do when you get to meet with the youth that are excited and passionate about continuing agriculture and helping it into that next step of helping feed the world and keep the association going. Reporting here at the Salt Palace for Angus Convention 2022, I'm Lane Northland.